Hello and welcome to another video here at Hobbies and Happiness. My name's Dan, and today I'm going to go over some Lorcana news. Alright, so the news is not really news, but if you've been following the Disney Lorcana socials over the past, I think it's been about a week and a half, you have seen life. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen life on the Disney Lorcana social channel. So all they've really done, I'm going to go through stuff here for you, but all they've really done is they have gone and they have basically tweeted out photos of the ink types, essentially. Okay, so there's one thing that we know for sure now. Okay, I had hypothesized that the steel ink color was a neutral color. So again, if you think to Magic the Gathering, right, you have the colorless symbol, okay, and then all the colorless cards, they don't have a color, right? There's nothing. And so I thought that's kind of what steel was going to be. What it turns out, we're like 95% sure. I mean, I'm like 99.9% sure this is the case. But steel will be its own specific ink color. Okay, so let's just dive into this here. So if we go to Lorcana's Twitter, what they've done is they've actually sparsed this information out over all the different social channels. So they don't have everything on Twitter. They have some on Twitter, they've got some on Instagram, and they have some on Facebook. And this is pretty much everything. So if we go here, so here's steel. Okay, what I will say, I'm going to open this guy up here, but I am a fan of the art style. I think the geometries and the symmetries of all the art, I'm a fan of. Like, for me, being an engineer, I love the lines, the angular look, and the art style looks super slick. So I'm a big fan. I'm a fan of all the art so far. And again, it is art, but it's just of the inks. So this is the steel. It's basically the emblem, okay? But so that's steel. We've got emerald here, okay? Emerald's the green one. Again, we don't know much about the colors, right? Again, there's emerald. Okay, so here's the ruby ink, okay? And again, I just like this art, okay? I'm a fan. I think it looks really, really slick. So that's ruby. Again, this one's on Twitter. If we go here, this is amethyst. I like this. I like the purple. Guys, this is even getting me more excited, and it's a weird thing to say, but I think anyone in the TCG space really has an appreciation for just art, the different kinds of art you're going to see on these cards. And because, like, honestly, I think depending on who you talk to, some people might say like art is more important than the card itself, right? Like, a good art will make or break a card. There's, again, it's all subjective, right? I mean, art is extremely subjective by nature, right? But I'm a big fan. I really like it. So this is amethyst. Now, if we go to Twitter, this is Instagram, my bad. This is steel. It looks very interesting. So this looks like actual ink, right? Like, if you were to get a microscope and put an ink pen underneath a microscope, this is what I would think it would look like. Okay, so that's steel. If we go to Facebook, this is sapphire. So again, like, I'm interested to know kind of like the lore and the story behind these different ink colors. So this is sapphire. This looks kind of like spacey to me a little bit. But again, this is sapphire. And then this is amber. Amber looks this is another one that looks really, really slick. This looks a lot smoother. Well, I was going to say it looks smoother than sapphire, right? But maybe not. Like, this actually, the amber does look a little bit more angular in it. But again, like, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the art styles, okay? And so that's really all that we really know now, okay? So I want to show you the actual posts, okay? So here's steel. Use steel ink to summon Disney characters as glimmers. So if we go to emerald, use emerald ink to summon Disney characters as glimmers. So what it seems like is these are specific inks, okay? So for resources, you're going to have different. You have emerald ink is a resource. Steel ink is a resource. It doesn't sound like there's going to be a generalized mana base, okay? So it looks like there's going to be these specific different resources. So we'll wait and see. We don't know, but that's just what it seems like with these posts. Now, one other thing that we do know, our good friends, Citizens of Lorcana, has some news. they posted that we're going to see gameplay in spring. Okay, it's like they got a message from Disney Lorcana Twitter's Disney Lorcana's Twitter account. So we're going to see some gameplay in the spring. So now okay. So you're not going to be waiting, on bated breath of when you're going to see it. So we're going to see that in spring. Who knows what that means? Does that mean we get rules before then? Who knows? We still don't really know yet. But that's pretty much all the news that we have so far. So we don't know anything more than what we knew before, essentially. So still be patient. Again, this game is still got a long ways to go. If you're... I have my own opinions. In fact, I just got off a call with Sugi with LorcanCast, which if you haven't, you need to go check those guys out. Great team of guys over there doing a podcast, so check that out, LorcanCast. But we were kind of speculating about what we think the marketing team should do in order to get or better prepare the community and just continue that hype train. Because one of the things that we've talked about, Jim and I, is that these hype trains will die. They die if you don't put out information, like if you don't give the community information. So that you're going to run the risk of doing that. Okay. So, and one of the things that I said is, guys, this is like Ravensburger's first time doing a TCG. So this is all new to them as a company, right? From a marketing standpoint. Now, there could be people on the team who have done this before. I don't know that yet. There very well could be. I mean, like, we know Ryan Millers is a veteran in this space. There are other people on the team. Now, that's the design side. Again, but this is marketing now we're talking about. I don't know if there's people on the marketing team who know how to market a TCG or CCG correctly. Again, I'm just going to say correctly because that's it's not really correct, but I think there is an efficient way to do it. So we'll wait and see. So my stance right now is I'm going to give them a lot of slack because they are figuring it out as a company. And so I'm here for it. So we're going to wait and see. But that's all I got for you today. This is all the news that we have. It's not a lot, but I wanted, for those of you who did not know any of this, that's what's out there. So go check out the Lorcanas, all their socials. Again, like you saw, they're putting it out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Who knows? Like, I think if they do this the right way when it comes to really important information, they'll put all of that information on every single platform. So we're going to wait and see how this stuff comes out. And if anything important comes out, I'll be sure to record a short video like this, get all that information out there to you. But I want to know, is there something that you did not know, okay, before these announcements were made that now you know? What did you think about the art? I'm a fan of the art, as you heard. I'm interested in your take, but let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, that's all I got for you today. Thanks everybody for being here, and we'll catch you in the next video. See you, everybody.